Hello, good evening. I'm going to continue this bicep, as the title suggests. I don't know how long I'm going to be on though, because I didn't actually sleep last night. I'm right at the tail end of whatever cold, chesty thing I've got, and my body decided that last night, nearly all night, was chest clear out time. So I spent all night coughing my guts up instead of sleeping. So that was nice. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know how long I'll do this online. I'm definitely going to continue it like off stream, because it's not easy doing this, like concentrating, building something, and trying to engage and talk to people at the same time. So if I have something complicated to do and I'm very, very tired and like barely had any sleep, there is one factor I can take out of that equation that makes the whole build a lot easier, and unfortunately that's you lot. um, So, no offence, but I may get rid of you at some point just to finish off these complicated cog bits, and then I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, this will be done, and I'll be back tomorrow to get all of the forearm done, and then all we've got after that is just a couple of extras. Well, the shoulders. We need to do the shoulder parts, which obviously connect to this. So yeah, I'm probably going to be quiet, and I might not last very long on stream, like I say, but this is going to get done, and that's sort of the main thing. It's been paid for, so it needs to be done, and it needs to go out. So yeah, I'll do my best to stay on with you. But apologies in advance if I have to just go, because I'm starting to make mistakes and what have you. Because yeah, I just didn't get to sleep till about, I think about 8 or 9 o'clock this morning, and then I slept until about 10 or half 10. Well, I was rudely awakened by the dustman. Well, it wasn't. It was a delivery. I had a delivery of bits and pieces. Yeah. So, not much sleep for me as a result. But hopefully, we'll get a lot done. Because I really want to get this actual build part like finished this week. I'm hoping. I don't think I will, because there's just that little bit too much to do. So I might get it done for the weekend, like after the weekend, like Sunday might be the last day of the build, like if I'm being realistic. It's just, there's no way of knowing at this point, because I don't know how much I can do and how much I can't, etc., etc. Yeah. one bit I haven't done. There we go. Right. So far so good. We're doing alright. Not too much to worry about so far. Although I should have done this before I cut it out, because now that little tiny bit here is very flimsy. Whew. That could have very easily ripped. Oh god, look at the state of that. Thankfully it's this way around, but I mean, look at that. Oh god, yeah, it's still sharp. So that's not the culprit, that's it. So it's just me then. Right, I've done that one. Yeah. So I remember from the other one that it has to go really, really, really like a proper good angle, like around the corner there, because it needs to flatten in like so. Oh, it's so nice to not, like, earlier on, like through the night while I was coughing, it felt like absolutely raw. Now it's back to like just tickly sort of chest, and I'm so happy. Oh no! Fuck. It got caught on the knob of the desk there and has just sliced straight through it, look. Fuck. Now, could I have avoided that if I wasn't absolutely knackered? I have no idea. That could have that could very easily have happened while I was wide awake. So far, so far, I'm not blaming the knackered. It's okay. Yeah, agreed. Right. I'm just doing the little marks we need. And I'll get this out of the way and we'll glue that back together. No. Didn't turn my glue gun on. See, little things like that that happen when I'm really tired is I forget all the little tiny nuancy things, and unfortunately this job primarily consists of tiny little nuance things. So it's very difficult to stay on top of things and make sure that you don't royally screw the entire thing, you know. Well, we're doing alright. We've had a bit of a mishap, but it'll be fine. There will be no quality control tonight. My kitten, is asleep. she's going through a real destructive chaos phase at the moment, so I'm genuinely really glad that she's going to sleep through most of this stream, because that was a contributing factor as to why I wasn't doing very well on here yesterday, frankly. I don't know if it's accurate, but Restream just dropped a digit after I said there'd be no cat. So at least one person only comes here for the cats. I say cats, plural, but there is only one. Oh dear. Come on, right. Let's see what we can do. Oh my god, that's terrible actually. It'll hold for now while we glue this in. I think I've lost everyone now, actually. That's just Stream Elements, isn't it? That's on there. Oh no. Bye-bye, everyone. Go to dashboard, we will go to dashboard. Go to dashboard. And see who's in. See who's in. Who's in? I'm not sure. Zuzin. Zuzin. Yes, I should open the manager, shouldn't I? Just in case. Yeah, we're doing all right. It's fine so far. Oh shit, that's the thing. We need to definitely remove and oh Jesus. There we go. Lovely. Right. I've gone a bit mad on that side, like, but as long as it goes flat, more or less, yes, like that, flat like that. I'm going to glue this side on first because it's flimsy as all hell, and it could do with having structure. So, as soon as that solidifies properly, I'm gonna get the other side done. Excuse me. Oh, and then we need to do the little hat bit that goes on the top, like that. Using that as the middle. But I do still need the outline of it. Where is it? There it is. Very good. Like that. Right. Oh yeah. Here we go. We'll get him right in there. There's a question. No, we need to. Oh no. I need to cut out more out of the. Not a lot, thankfully. Just enough to give it a little bit more of an angle. I just really should have done this before it was attached. That's better. That right, that needs it as well. There we go. Right, first thing I'm going to do is just glue those bits in place. So it's flat like that, and then I'm going to glue it down, stick it down now. Stick it down, stick it down, stick it down. Because it's one of those, I think I said yesterday, that you're sort of at risk of warping. It could very easily warp this, because it's such a thin template on thick foam. The foam tends to stretch because it loses its integrity. The thinner you cut it, the more it loses its integrity. So you've got to be careful. Take precautions. Right. Gonna do this. The outside is exactly as it should be. And then a good 90% of the inside is as it should be as well. We just got to do this in a bit properly. So we line ourselves up. And there we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Might stick this on the top first. Maybe. Yeah, I will, because there's a bit here that hasn't stuck properly. So while that continues to solidify, we'll glue this in place. on the... Whereabouts is it? There it is. Just behind the line of the other two. Like that. And then we'll have to cut like a nice big chunk of this out because it'll be too thick for the thing. So yeah, I would say a good half of it needs to go. And just below half. So there we go. Right. That's about right. Okay. We have two. No problem. Right. Next, we need to... Oh dear. I think I need to get the... Yes, I need to get the side bits in. And these are... Oh my god, what the hell's going on? Oh, Jesus. Have I broke the net? I can't have done. Oh, it's cutting. Okay. That was weird. I wonder if it's the board. No, it's the bloody... No, it is the knife. Right, I'll have to fucking swap the blade then. How have I done that? I don't know if you can make that out, but like right on the very end of it, you can see it just sort of curves up. I know it's out of focus and everything, but that curve up is a snapped piece of blade. I've never had one like that before. Oh, yep, that's better. So much better. I'm worried because it's cutting so well. It's cutting the board, and that means it's dragging more, which means you force it more, and then it tends to twang out. Yeah, when you... That's just straight there. And there. Right, because I ruined the other side with the broken blade. Look at that. We'll have to flip this bit. Which is alright, isn't it? By God, the wind's bad tonight. it's all completely vertical cuts. Oh. And so go in like that, but that needs to lift. So what I'm going to do is cut it off and glue it back on. And I'm realising now what I should have done is cut a little tiny bit of that out, because that shouldn't have been there. And then that needs to be flat, like straight. And it's only that that curves up. Right. We'll attempt the same but neater for the other side. And then we need to do another two actually for the other bicep. I think this time I'm going to stick this little piece in first. Yeah. Take that angle off, and then we glue this in flat if we can. It's so fiddly and like, you know, with intricate details and bits and pieces to do. It's like, you know, it's really difficult. Okay, so I'm just looking ahead to the next bit, but we've got these to do for the other side. Cut my thumb just now. Yay. Whoopsie daisy. I think if I cut myself again, I'm ending the stream. Because it clearly means I'm too tired to be handling a blade properly. I mean, that's probably true anyway, regardless, but the show must go on. That's this one, isn't it? Right. Pop him in. Like that. I just realised I'm doing that and I haven't even glued in these bits properly. Yay! Right, let's see if we can somewhat accurately. Holding it all in a lot further than it actually needs to be, so it should pull back nicely. Yep, it's doing it. Oops. I think I've just fucked that up. No, it still fits. It still fits, so we're carrying on. Right. It looks so convoluted. Most of it's going to be covered up as well with the bloody shoulder parts, so it feels a bit hollow doing all this. What are those? Ah, right. This will do nicely. I'll put them down here. Pin. Cracky. Bloody Moses. I'm going to do 2 more Oni. I'm going to do them. Oh, God. Like this. Save some space on my itty bitty bit of thingy foam. It didn't work. Ooh, actually. Nope. Well, we tried. That's the main thing. No, it's going to be too wide unless we actually do this little bit of removal. And it's still probably going to be too wide because, of course. Because of course it is. Let's see. Ooh. Right. No, that's alright actually. Just needs to be sticking out a bit further like that. Yeah, like that. Okay. Let's waste no time, spare no expense. I'm all stuck with bits and pieces on me. All stuck to my fingernails, more accurately my thumbnails. Oh, this way. I'd cut so accurately along the pen lines there, I couldn't tell which side was up. Oh, God. I don't know if you heard that, but that was my back and shoulder blade, that thing, collarbone. Very nice. I have no glue in the gun, what am I doing? Glue in the gun, what am I doing? I need glue in the gun so I can glue things. Glue. Glue. Right, come on. No, stop it. Stop sticking shit to me. Okay. No, stop it. Get in there properly. Get in there. Just bits. Flipping bits. Okay. um. I think I'm going to do the surround. That goes right the way around it. Or at least most of the way. Most of the way. Yeah. No, we're going to need to do that, aren't we? Do I bother cutting out both? That's a question. And what the hell is this? Oh, it's that bit. Fuck. Yeah, I need to get that done. Where the hell is that? Sorry. Yeah, it's this bit. But I don't think I need to do both bits. I'm going to flip it and do it in one if I can. And attempt to do both. Nope. There we go. Right. Oh, that's close. Right, so the inside needs to be all angles all the way around. Yeah, fairly harsh as well because I haven't done any angles on that. Ugh. Right. Does that need to be... It does, yes. It needs to be an angle on the top here. thought it was going to be like easy, because there's barely any. I thought there was going to be barely any prep work, but I just realised that there's going to be a whole bunch of prep that needs doing here. I've got to cut like a whole section and bend it accurately. I'm not going to be able to do that tonight. Right. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Because, yeah, I'm not cut out to do that properly. And the other couple of little bits that need to go on the front here are so fiddly that my hands aren't going to be accurate with it. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll be back tomorrow after hopefully a full night's sleep. I think I'm going to go have some like honey and lemon drink. See what happens, you know what I mean? Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate you. And if anybody watches these back later on and you get to the end here, obviously, you're very much appreciated. And you know that because I tell you that. So that's nice, isn't it? Yeah. See you tomorrow, everybody. Bye-bye. Love you.